Good afternoon, and it's a beautiful day here at Yonce Stadium for the Conference Carolina Gridiron Classic. It's 67 degrees, the sun is shining, and fall weather has finally arrived. Congratulations to North Greenville's win against Brevard College last week, making Crusaders now 3-1. The only loss this season being against the D1 powerhouse Wofford College. Forced fumble. Sophomore Caleb Atkins totaled a career-high 11 tackles and a tackle for loss as sophomores Nigel Gay and Tony Godbolt each recorded 10 tackles in the game. North Greenville University's fifth game of the 2014 football season comes against the Saints of Limestone College, an independent member of NCAA Division II in Tigerville, South Carolina. The Saints opened the 2014 season with back-to-back losses to Tigerville, South Carolina, before earning the team's first win over College of Faith in Week 3. Limestone suffered a 67-14 defeat at the hands of Alderson. Limestone starts freshman quarterback Matthew Harkness, freshman DeAnthony Neal, and freshman Bernard Merriweather are the lead running backs out of the backfield, while the receiving corps is led by freshman DeAnta Fleming. On defense, freshman defensive backs Titus Williams, P.J. Brown, and Joshua Simmons lead the attack. Limestone College is a proud member of the NCAA Division II and Conference Carolinas, in which 20 of their 25 collegiate-level sports compete. Players to watch for the Crusaders are Trey Walker, C.J. Thomas, Taylor Anderson, Shaquan Bernay, Justin Gravely, Nelson Hughes, Matt Rochester, Sam Houston, Charles Coleman, and Robbie Brown.
Our Heavenly Father, we pause to acknowledge who you are and that you're the giver of the life that we experience. We're grateful, Father, for the two institutions that are here today in this competition. And we acknowledge, Lord, that even the aspect of that is given from you as the giver of life. We pray today, Father, for both of these and we pray, Father, that it would be hard work, that there would be courageous playing. But more than anything, Father, we acknowledge you as the giver of eternal life that comes only through Jesus Christ who died for our sins. And we pray that more than anything today that we would acknowledge and recognize that as we commit this time to you in Jesus' name. Amen.
We just had our opening prayer for the game. We are moments away from the kickoff and the call of the game by Allen. This is Gabby Finelli, and you are listening to the Sports Network live from North Greenville's campus.
Well, good afternoon, and welcome to Yount Stadium, home of the North Greenville Crusaders, taking on the Limestone Saints out of Gaffney, South Carolina. North Greenville comes in 3-1. Limestone.
Crusaders right around the 45-yard line, and the balls ran all the way back inside the 30. So the Limestone Saints, a little trickery here at the very beginning of the broadcast and the kickoff to this contest. And Alan, what an amazing trickery play by the Saints of Limestone, and heads up by the Crusaders to grab that pigskin.
Yeah, and they're used to trick plays. They did a fake punt against Newberry. Saw that earlier this season, so nothing out of the ordinary there for Limestone. So 1st and 10 for Limestone, or excuse me, for the Crusaders. They'll have an excellent field position. Here is a screen pass. Not much going there, about a loss of a yard.
Nice little throw and catch from Hughes, number 14, the quarterback for the Crusaders, out to the wide receiver Garrett. Garrett on the reception. Garrett's from Chesney, South Carolina, Bowling Springs High School graduate on this beautiful 5th day of October. Fall is in the air here.
So Hughes will take the snap. It's a handoff. I believe that's Hurd, and nothing going there. No gain on the play.
Actually, number 35, Jackson on the carry, and a couple yards for Jackson right up the middle. White shirts all over the place for the Saints. A very nice stand for the Limestone Saints. Limestone traveling up Interstate 85, about a 45-minute drive to the mountains of Tigerville.
So Hughes drops back. Here's a pass. It's caught. That's good enough for the first down.
Very nice throw and catch from Hughes all the way to number 18 there, 18 Garrett. So the second completed pass to Garrett already in this contest with 13:56 left on the play clock or the game clock for this first quarter, excuse me.
So North Greenville with the ball at the Limestone 16-yard line. Hughes will hand it off. And here's a run to the right, and it's in the end zone for a Crusader touchdown.
Touchdown Jackson, number 35, Jefferson, Georgia, out of Jefferson High School. A great push by the Crusader offensive line, and that was able, the Crusader line was able to set up a big hole for Jackson and the touchdown. So Crusaders on the board quick.
So they'll set up their extra point formation. Justin Gravely will attempt the PAT. So an early score for the Crusaders. Limestone tried an onside kick, but it did not work out. Extra point is up and good. So the Crusaders take an early 7-0 lead here very early in the first quarter. Only a minute and 22 seconds have gone by. And I believe we'll take a quick break. And we'll be right back here on the North Greenville Sports Network. So the Crusaders set to kick off. Kick returners are number 42, Ladrice Williams for Limestone. He'll take it and head up the left sideline. Gets up to about the Limestone 19-yard line, so that's where they will take over.
Number 23, Haney on the tackle for the Crusaders. Haney out of Columbia, South Carolina. Mid-Lumpton graduate. A nice kick by number 99, the place kicker for the Crusaders. Place kicker number 99, Langford.
So number 11 for Limestone, Spencer Carroll is the quarterback. Behind him is running back number 2, DeAnthony Neal, a redshirt freshman. Actually, both of them, well, that's true. This entire Limestone team is nothing but freshmen. So a quick handoff, nothing going there. A loss of maybe 2 yards.
Black jerseys all over the place for the Crusaders. Number 2, Neal on the carry. Looks like a loss of 2 yards.
It is a loss of 2.
Beautiful atmosphere here on the campus of North Greenville University. Falls in the air. The Old Glory's blowing southwest, about 10-mile-per-hour breeze on this nice fall-like Saturday. Great for football.
And you got to give Limestone a ton of credit. Their fans have shown up. The band has shown up. The cheerleaders are here. Just they have come in full force. And so there is a run by Neal. It's a gain of about 7.
Number 6, Anderson on the tackle. Taylor Anderson came around the right end and was able to take down the running back, Neal.
So it's officially 3rd and 2 at the Limestone 27-yard line. An early test for North Greenville. We'll see if their defense can hold here. So here is Neal, running back DeAnthony Neal, lined up right behind him. I believe that's a pistol formation up the middle, and he's going to have just enough for the first down.
Nice power run by Neal to grab the couple of yards needed for the Saints for the first down. First down of the game for the Saints. And so right off the bat, the Saints go for an onside kick, a little trickery. The Crusaders were aware and alert and were able to secure the pigskin right around the 30-yard line. And then shortly after that, the Crusaders have the first score of the ball game.
And Limestone is mostly a running team. They can air the ball every now and then, but also Neal is a running quarterback as well. And here's a short pass, but doesn't go for much, a gain of about 2.
That was actually number 16 in the ball game for Limestone, Simmons. He's actually on the roster list we received. Simmons is a defensive back, but he was able to grab the ball and put it in the air. Number 16, they're changing some numbers here and there on our roster, but that was Clark, Jonathan Clark in the game to make that pass.
Okay. So here's another handoff, nothing there. That may be a loss of 1, and that's going to make it 3rd and about 8 for Limestone.
Black jersey swarmed all over that play. Number 96 on the play for the Crusaders. 96. Nick Adams was on the play along with Jonathan Burt.
So it's officially 3rd and 7 at the Limestone 34-yard line. Still early here in the first quarter. Not even 5 minutes have gone by. So he'll drop back to pass, throws a fairly long pass. The North Greenville defender fell, and that is caught right near midfield for a first down.
So 16, Jonathan Clark throws out to number 15. A nice throw and catch there. That was Fleming. Fleming out of Greer, South Carolina. Close to home here, right around the Tigerville area on the catch. Nice play for the Saints.
So 1st and 10 at the Limestone 48-yard line, 10:16 remaining in the first quarter. So the running back lined up beside the quarterback. Is that still Neal or Carroll in the game? That's Jonathan Clark. So here is a screen pass. Not much going there. Finally brought down. No gain on the play.
Vincent Smith on the catch for the Saints. Smith, a wide receiver out of Columbia, South Carolina. So a nice little throw and catch there from quarterback Clark to the wideout Smith, but no running room for the Crusaders defense had that all wrapped up. Number 86 on the play for the North Greenville University Crusaders, along with all the other Crusaders, it seemed like. Reimer.
So he's going to drop back to pass, and this one's bobbled but caught. A gain of about 6 or 7, so that makes it third and fairly short for Limestone in North Greenville territory.
Basket on the reception. Very nice throw by Clark, Saints quarterback, and the Saints have now crossed the 50-yard line on this beautiful Saturday afternoon. Football's in the air here, Tigerville. Beautiful campus of North Greenville University. The popcorn smells out there as well.
It sure is. So 3rd and 3 at the Crusader 45-yard line officially. And here is the snap. Hands it off to Neal, and he has some running room down the left sideline. He could go. No, just tripped up. But a long gain for Limestone makes it a first down in the red zone of North Greenville.
Excellent open field tackle, shoestring tackle by Taylor Anderson. What a great play by the Crusader linebacker. Dove right around the 20-yard line to trip up number 2, Neal, for the Saints. Great run by Neal and a great open field tackle by number 6, Anderson, for the Crusaders.
And looking at the social stream that we have, I believe Abe Tone was asking if we have a full house. Not yet. There are some empty stands, especially on the left side, but that's expected in an early afternoon game, as here's another good gain for Limestone, and that may be enough for the first down.
Very nice run by Merriweather for the Saints right up to shoot, and that does look like that will move the chains. First and goal for the Saints.
First and goal.
So the Saints have found themselves a little pattern here on the nice balance of play calling from the pass to the run.
So first and goal officially at the 7-yard line. And this is, well, looking for a new play maybe. And there's the snap. He drops back to pass, and it's incomplete. Close one. Just not able to quite connect there, and that makes it second and goal.
Very nice pass from Clark to Fleming. Fleming, the intended receiver, right in the corner of the end zone, as you can see on your screen.
And some new personnel coming in for Limestone. 3 players leave the field. Not sure if the quarterback was one of them or not.
Limestone out of Gaffney, South Carolina, a new program in the football arena.
Jonathan Clark still on the field as the quarterback, so he did not leave the field. Here's a handoff to Neal, and gets down to about the 2-yard line, so it's going to be third and goal at about the 2.
53 on the tackle for the Crusaders. 53, Sam Houston, the big linebacker out of Easley, South Carolina.
So 7:14 remaining. We'll fix the scoreboard real quick. So a big play here, third and goal at the 3-yard line. Can the Crusaders hold on defense, or will Limestone even it up? And here is a pass, a fade route, and just couldn't quite hang on, but the flag is thrown. This is possibly going to be a pass interference, and Limestone may have it in right near the goal line and a first down, if that is the call.
Clark was going for Vance, the left corner of the end zone, and it looked like defensive back for the Crusader was hanging on just a little much, and the laundry was thrown on the field.
And it is indeed pass interference on North Greenville, so it's going to be first and goal in very short. It's first and goal, very short to go is what I'm trying to say, at about the 1, maybe 1.5 yard line. So good. So Limestone in excellent position to even up the score here. They'll have 3, maybe even 4 plays to do it. So here's a handoff to the right side, and that's an easy touchdown for DeAnthony Neal. Another flag comes down, so hold on. We'll see if it is indeed a touchdown or not. And it's a hold on Limestone, so it will not be a touchdown.
A big hold that will take the Saints back 10 yards. So from the 1 yard line all the way back to the 11-yard line, and that takes the touchdown off the scoreboard. And so a big play for the Crusaders.
And looking at the social stream, looks like we have a viewer from northern India watching this game, so we certainly appreciate you joining us. So that makes it 1st and goal at the 11-yard line now. So Limestone not a guaranteed score yet, but they have run the ball fairly well, so we'll see if they can capitalize anyway.
What an electric environment here on this 4th day of October, Saturday football. Both bands in the stands playing.
So here's a handoff to the right side. Not much going there. Stopped right at the 10-yard line. So now 1st and goal at the 10. Or excuse me, 2nd and goal at the 10. So 6.5 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Again, for those who may be just joining us, Limestone attempted an onside kick to begin the game. Did not work out. Gave the Crusaders excellent field position, and the Crusaders were able to march right down the field and score a quick touchdown. Limestone trying to respond here. They've had a good drive thus far. So Clark takes the snap, fakes the handoff, throws for the right side of the end zone, tries to jump up and make the grab, but cannot. And so that's going to make it 3rd and goal at the 10.
Hornsby for the Saints, the wide receiver out of North Charleston, leaped for the ball. It seemed like it went right through his hands off the face mask into the right corner of the end zone. Very nice throw by the quarterback for the Saints, Jonathan Clark. So the Saints have really proven that they can throw the ball a little bit and run, and the Crusaders doing their very best to make this stop on through a 3rd and goal.
Yeah, I was mentioned at the beginning of this broadcast that Limestone does prefer to run the ball, but you're right, Coach Nyhar, they have had a steady balance so far. And here's a hard hit, ruled an incomplete pass. So the Crusaders hold even after it was 1st and goal at the 1 yard line, but the holding call for Limestone set them back, and they were only able to gain 1 yard after that holding call. And so they'll have to settle for a field goal if they indeed make it.
Several Crusaders on the play. Proctor for the Crusaders along with Anderson. A lot of black jerseys over there to knock down that pass.
So here is the kick. Very short, and it's just in. Oh, a flag is thrown, so hold on. No score yet.
Possibly a neutral zone infraction on the defense.
Yeah, Limestone already leaving the field, so they believe that they have scored the field goal, and it is indeed offsides on the Crusaders. So Limestone will indeed.
Well, interesting to see if they'll take the field goal or take the yardage. Yeah, they're going to go ahead and decline it and take the field goal.
Still would have been 4th and goal from the 5 yard line, so they'll just take the field goal. So 7-3 now. The Crusaders still lead it. And we will take a quick break and be right back here on the North Greenville Sports Network. So here is the kickoff. Limestone able to get a field goal. So here is a run to the right side and has some room up to the 35-yard line and goes out at about the 38. So a good return by the Crusaders.
Crusader number 19, Smith, he's a wide receiver. And the kickoff returner for the Crusaders took it around the right side all the way up to right side, right around the 36-yard line. So it actually crossed the 35-yard line. And very nice run by Smith. Very nice job of blocking for the Crusaders.
So 5:46 remaining in the first quarter. 7-3 in favor of the Crusaders. So here comes Nelson Hughes. I believe that's Jackson lined up beside him. Receiver in motion. He'll hand it off. And it's a run to the left side. Not much going on there. Good defense by Limestone.
Not a lot of room for Jackson as he cut around the left side. A lot of white jerseys for the Limestone Saints. Number 90 on the play, along with number 91, Smith.
It is worth mentioning that all season long, Limestone in 4 games have only given up 7 points in the first quarter. So very good defense by Limestone to open up games. They have struggled after the first quarter, but with depth being an issue for Limestone, obviously having all freshmen, that's understandable. So here is a completed pass up to about the 48-yard line, good enough for a first down.
Nice throw and catch from Hughes to Garrett. Very nice play as Garrett was able to receive the pigskin and take it up close to the 50-yard line for the first down. Crusaders running a little bit of a hurry-up offense, run and shoot from the gun.
So here's the snap, and rolls to his right, throws a short pass, but it's incomplete. A flag is thrown.
So Hughes runs to his right and throws it to the turf as he was a little excited. It seemed like Jackson was all alone to the right side, but I believe it's going to come back regardless.
And
it's holding on the offense.
Oh, is it holding? Okay.
Holding on the offense will cost the Crusaders 10 yards. Once again, a beautiful day out here. Sunny skies right around the 70-degree mark. Cheerleaders are dancing on the sidelines for both teams, for Limestone and North Greenville. The crowd's flowing in, and just seems like a great, great day for a college football game.
So
Fall is in the air.
So it must not have been holding because it's a 15-yard penalty. So 1st and 25 now for the Crusaders. Backed up to the North Greenville 34-yard line. And here is a pass to the side. A lot of room here. We'll get back to the original yard of scrimmage and more. So able to get at least 15 yards. It appeared to be a gain of about 16.
Hughes drops back, couple steps, and throws it out to number 35 for the Crusaders. A very busy game already for Jackson, number 35. He was able to pick up 16 yards.
So here is 2nd and 8 now for the Crusaders, and here comes the blitz, and he has to throw it out of bounds. Good pressure by the Limestone defense.
Very nice job by Hughes to roll out of the pocket and really escape the big hands of number 7 from the Saints. Number 7 in on the play, Owensby. Nice job of getting out of trouble and throwing it out of bounds.
So that makes it 3rd and 8 at the North Greenville 49-yard line. 4:20 remaining here in the first quarter. So here is a drop back, and it's a short pass caught, but is going to be well short of the first down. So good defense by Limestone forces a 4th down situation for the Crusaders. They are in Limestone territory, but nowhere close to field goal range, obviously, and I believe that the Crusaders are going to punt it away.
Ricky Santos on the catch from Bronx, New York, Nassau Community College. So it looks like the Crusaders will punt it away. Gravely back.
Yeah, Gravely both punts and kicks for this Crusader team. We'll see if maybe they'll try a fake of their own. Already saw an onside kick by Limestone. North Greenville will not. A good punt here. Can they keep it from reaching the end zone? They will not. It did land in the end zone, so Limestone will have it at the 20. Is it the 25-yard line?
I believe it's the 20-yard line.
Okay, it is the 20-yard line.
Simmons Rajay Simmons almost was able to get to the football before it went into the end zone. As you can hear the band of the Saints playing across the way. What a fun environment. What a fun, exciting environment for college football. Saints against the Crusaders.
So here comes Clark, and it's going to be a handoff. Acted like he wanted to throw it, but instead runs up the middle. A decent gain there of about 5.
Nice little sneakage with Clark. Hands off to Neal. About 6 yards on the carry. The AstroTurf looks really nice as the sun is glistening off the newly installed turf. What a great field for both of these teams to play on.
So 2nd and 4, so it was a gain of 6 officially. 2:49 remaining in the first quarter. Here is a pass to the side. Gets away from the first set of tacklers, but goes down immediately after, a gain of about 2, which would make it 3rd and about 3, I believe.
Very nice pursuit by the Crusader defense. A lot of black jerseys over there, led by Taylor Anderson, number 6. Also on the play, big number 95, Johnny Birch.
So 3rd and 2 now for Limestone at their own 28-yard line as we begin to close out the first quarter. 2 minutes, 10 seconds remaining. So 3 receivers to the right, and it's going to be a handoff. First down and more. Maybe off to the races. Down the left sideline, finally brought down at the North Greenville 44-yard line. So a great run there makes it a first down and a whole lot more for Limestone.
Very nice run by Neal. A nice hole on the left side. Tony Godbolt on the tackle along with, once again, number 6, Anderson. And so if it wasn't for Godbolt and Anderson, Neal would have been off to the races. Hey, goodbye. So nice tackling by the Crusaders and a very nice run by Neal.
So 1st and 10 now at the North Greenville 44-yard line. Clark may be calling a new play. Still has 3 receivers to the right, no receivers to the left. And he'll drop back to pass. It's going to be a screen for number 81, brought down immediately. It's going to be a loss of about 4, it appears. So a great job of reading that play by the Crusaders. I believe it was only a loss of 2, so not quite as much of a loss as initially thought.
Very nice pursuit by the Crusaders. Smith on the reception. Wide receiver Smith already has a couple of receptions in this contest. Very nice job by the Crusaders. Number 4 on the play, Gay, along with number 18 for the Crusaders, Garrett.
So 54 seconds remain. 2nd and 12 for Limestone. Now 3 receivers to the left. Here comes the pressure. Gets off the pass. It's caught, but that's going to be a loss of another yard, which will make it 3rd and 13 for the Saints.
Juan Weeks on the blitz along with Anderson. And then a very nice tackle by the Crusaders, number 53, Sam Houston. So nice play call for the defensive unit for the Crusaders. And a very nice job by the Saints not to allow that to cost them more yardage.
So there's 3 seconds difference between the game clock and the play clock, so Limestone will have to get one more play off before the end of the quarter. And here's the snap. He's going to drop back to pass. An intermediate throw. It's in the air, and the Crusaders can't come up with it, but it will be incomplete, which will make it 4th down as the quarter does come to an end. The Crusaders lead at 7-3 after 1 quarter, so we will head to the second right after this here on the North Greenville Sports Network. So as we return to begin the second quarter, we welcome Gabby Finelli in for color commentary. So Limestone, 4th and 13, will punt it away. And here's the punt. High spiraling one, a good one. Fair caught, and it was bobbled, but recovered by the Crusaders.
I believe
So
that kick was recovered by number 7, Zamadre Wingfield.
So 14:52 to begin the second quarter. 1st and 10 for the Crusaders at their own 17-yard line, so not great field position to start the second quarter. Okay. So 1st and 10 for the Crusaders. 2 backs in the backfield. It's going to be a handoff up the middle. Not much going there. A gain of maybe 2. We'll wait and find out for sure. A gain of 3, so 2nd and 7. So the Crusaders set to begin their next play. Hughes takes the snap, fakes the handoff. It's a screen pass, and tried to break away, was unable to, so another gain of about 2. We'll make it about 3rd and 5.
That was a good attempt to catch by Robbie Brown. The crowd seems to be picking up a little bit.
So 3rd and 5 at their own 21-yard line. Hughes will drop back and fires a pass that's caught for a 1st down. Right at the 40-yard line is where he went out of bounds. So a 1st down for the Crusaders.
That pass was caught by number 11, Ricky Santos, who seems to be carrying the team a lot this game.
So as the clock starts back up, 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line officially. So Hughes takes the snap, drops back to pass, looking deep and incomplete. Some contact, but there was enough time given to the receiver to get to the ball, so it falls incomplete, 2nd and 10. So the Crusaders with the ball at their own 41-yard line. 13:28 remaining in the second quarter. Crusaders trying to pull away by more than one possession. Short pass, caught, hit immediately, a hard hit, and that gets the crowd for Limestone going.
Number 44, Evan Patrick, really seems to be on point for Limestone's defense, stopping the ball.
And no scoreboard has not been updated as of yet. I believe it was no gain, so it should be about 3rd and 10. And there was, the official was pointing to Limestone for something, but there was no penalty on the play. So 3rd and 10 at the Crusader 41-yard line. Clock did stop at 13 minutes and 16 seconds. So Hughes drops back to pass, another deep pass, and he was open but unable to connect, and it's 4th and 10. Limestone with the defensive hold.
That pass was intended for number 9, Tyrell Hillary, but slipped out of his hands.
So the Crusaders had a chance to go up by more than one possession, but instead Limestone plays solid defense, and they will get the ball back, still only down one possession. So Gravely will be back to punt the ball. This is Deontay Fleming, who will return, but instead this ball goes way out of bounds. So Limestone will probably have some very good field position as the officials try to determine where the ball went out. Still going up to the 40. Still going up. So Limestone will have it at their own 45-yard line So excellent field position for Limestone.
Limestone brought their band along with them, along with cheerleaders and dance team.
Yeah, they've traveled very well. Didn't have to travel too far coming from Gaffney. They play their games at the reservation, home of Gaffney High School. So 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line for Limestone. So Clark takes the snap. Actually, that's not Clark. It's a handoff up the middle, a gain of about 4, maybe 5.
Number 18, Benjamin Ziegler, really seems to be stopping the ball, playing a good defense for Limestone College.
So 12:44 remaining in the first half, 2nd and 6. So Benjamin Ziegler, the new quarterback for Limestone. He's not on their depth chart, so a little surprising, but Limestone pulling out all the stops here. He drops back to pass, so we'll get to see his throwing arm. Here it is, and it's intercepted by the Crusaders. He'll head up the field, and he will go all the way. Touchdown, Crusaders.
And that pass was intercepted by number 29, Cedric Proctor. He's from Chesney, South Carolina, and the crowd is going wild.
So Ziegler got a chance to show off his throwing arm, was aggressive in trying to throw it deep, just didn't quite get it deep enough, and it was an easy interception for the Crusaders. And once he got past the initial tacklers, he was gone. There was no doubt about it. So Justin Gravely set to kick the extra point. Stuart Hunt, the holder for the Crusaders. It's up and good. So North Greenville goes up 14-3 with 12 minutes and 12 seconds remaining in the second quarter. As the fireworks go off, we'll take a quick break and be right back here on the North Greenville Sports Network. So the Crusaders will be set to kick off. Cedric Proctor with a 75-yard interception return for a touchdown. So here comes Limestone. We'll see what they can do to respond. Caught it right at about the goal line, and a flag is thrown. Goes down at about the 23-yard line. We'll see what the flag is.
And that pass was caught by number 42 from Limestone, LaDaurice Williams from Aiken, South Carolina.
So whatever the case is, it will be obviously 1st and 10 for Limestone, but don't know yet where they will be playing it from. And the penalty is on Limestone, so that'll back them up a little bit. I believe it's a 5-yard penalty, so not too much damage there.
This beautiful fall weather really does make the game more enjoyable here at North Greenville University at Yount Stadium.
Yeah, it's actually a little warmer than the Weather Channel was calling for, I believe it was only a high of 63 degrees. It definitely feels warmer than that right now, but nevertheless, still perfect weather for football. So Limestone will actually be fairly deep at their own 8-yard line, so more damage done than originally thought. So here's the snap. It's a handoff. He'll head to the right. Not much going there. DeAnthony Neal with a gain of maybe 1 yard. Which would make it 2nd and about 9. And it is indeed 2nd and 9 at the Limestone 9-yard line. 11:42 remaining in the half. Some quick total yardage stats. Limestone has had 117 yards, now 118 yards of total offense. North Greenville has had 88. So Limestone actually outgaining the Crusaders, but Crusaders haven't had to work too hard for their yards, or for their points at least. Here's a short pass that is caught. Not much going on there. 3rd and maybe about 5. And it'll actually be 3rd and 4 at the Limestone 14-yard line. So 11 minutes remain. So here is the snap. 3 receivers were to the left. Here's a short pass caught right at the 20, and that's good enough for a Limestone first down.
Believe that was caught by number 83, Andrew Hudo.
So 1st and 10 for Limestone, now at their own 21-yard line. 10.5 minutes remain in the half. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. It'll be a handoff, and tried to get to the sideline, did get to it, but was taken down immediately. A gain of about 4, gets up to about the 25-yard line. In fact, right to the 25-yard line.
And that was a handoff to number 2, DeAnthony Neal. Being that this is a first-year team, Limestone's college first-year football team, we'll see how this turns out.
And yeah, their entire depth chart is either redshirt freshmen or true freshmen. Actually, they do have on their depth chart Brandon Hudson, a linebacker, is a sophomore, and Jamar Pete is a senior. Other than that, it's all freshmen on their depth chart.
But everyone's got to start somewhere.
Yeah, you certainly do. And a fumble, and it's recovered by the Crusaders. And another fumble, but the Crusaders recover. May have been marked. Yeah, he was marked down at the 39-yard line, so the Crusaders capitalize off of another mistake by Limestone.
It was a great recovery from number 29, Cedric Proctor. Really seems to be helping out the Crusaders this game.
So another costly mistake by Limestone gives the Crusaders excellent field position once again. Already up 14-3, looking to do even more damage here. Waiting for the live stats to see who fumbled the ball.
The Crusader band is playing, and the cheerleaders are rallying up the crowd.
So here's a pass caught. That's Robbie Brown, and ball came loose, but after he was out of bounds. So that's a gain of about 14, and it's good enough for a Crusader first down. Still waiting for these live stats. Maybe stuck just for a moment. So here's another snap, and that one's deflected, caught by Nelson Hughes. He caught his own pass. A good deflection there. Having some trouble seeing the number.
I believe it was number 94, Roderick Brown.
Yeah, defensive lineman from Florence, South Carolina, so a nice play by him. So 2nd and 16 now. And here's the snap. And it's a short pass, not much going there. It's a loss, and it's a fumble. Limestone takes over, and he's going to head to the races. That's number 12, Jamar Pete, a defensive back from Baltimore, Maryland for Limestone, and they get a break and take full advantage of it. Limestone right back in the football game.
Limestone stands are on their feet and cheering their team on. Really excited about this.
So 14-9 now, a huge break for Limestone. North Greenville was threatening to go up by maybe 3 possessions, but instead Limestone able to recover the fumble and head all the way to the end zone uncontested for a touchdown. So Jonathan Ray setting up to attempt the extra point. You never know with Limestone, may see a fake. Kick is up and good. So Limestone right back in this game. And we'll take a break and be right back. You're watching the North Greenville Sports Network. So as we're set to kick off, Limestone able to respond with the fumble recovery for a touchdown. It was recovered by Pete for Limestone, trying to get a number for that player. As here is the kickoff. Caught at about the 15-yard line. Head up the middle of the field, breaks a tackle, tries to get to the right sideline. Not quite able to do so, but a good return for the Crusaders.
Beautiful catch by number 19, Javon Smith from Blythewood, South Carolina.
So 8 minutes, 23 seconds remaining in the second half. And still looking for the number. Okay, that's right. Jamar Pete, defensive back from Baltimore, Maryland. We had already mentioned his name and didn't even realize it. So here's a handoff. Not much going there. No gain on the play. So Limestone's defense has certainly stepped up in the first half of the second quarter. So 2nd and 10 at the North Greenville 32-yard line. And Limestone able to get back. And no, the flag is thrown. So maybe encroachment by Limestone. Wait and see what the call is. And no, it's going to be on the Crusaders. And we're testing a new feature here, trying to get the referee's microphone through available for sound. Not sure if it quite went through or not. Could barely hear it in our headset. So it'll be 2nd and 15 now. It was a 5-yard penalty. So a deep pass. It's caught right at the first down marker. And the referee looks like he gave a favorable spot for the Crusaders. And that does appear to be enough for the first down based on where the spot was.
And that catch was made by number 85, Robbie Brown.
So the clock will run. 1st and 10 at the North Greenville 43-yard line. And here's a pass underthrown. So 2nd and 10. And so that extra point earlier appeared to be good. The scoreboard still shows 9, so maybe we missed the signal by the referees indicating that the extra point was no good. Because it does read 14-9, so we'll go with the scoreboard until proven otherwise. 7 minutes, 21 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Hughes drops back. It's a pass caught. I believe that's Rashard Witherspoon. And that's going to be a 9-yard gain.
That was actually a great pass made to number 9, Tyrell Hillary. And Limestone's defense really seems to be on point, especially Travar Souls, number 12.
So excuse me for getting the wrong name there. So Hughes will look to the sideline for a new play. 3rd and 2 at the Crusader, actually the Limestone 49-yard line. 6 minutes, 44 seconds remain in the second quarter. And here's a pass hit as he made the catch, but it is caught. That's number 88, Mason Sanders from Boiling Springs, South Carolina. Good enough for a first down.
Crowd seems to be getting a little more excited as the game goes on.
So 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line, a short pass that's caught. And whistle blew. They finished up the tackle there, so not much going on there. It was a gain of 6 yards, so 2nd and 4 at the North Greenville, got it wrong again. Limestone 37-yard line. Hughes drops back to pass. It's thrown up the middle, almost intercepted again by Limestone. So an incomplete pass makes it 3rd and 6.
Limestone's number 27, CJ Blackman, and 29, Titus Williams, really seem to be playing a huge role in Limestone's defense today.
So 5:55 remaining. 3rd and 4. So a big play here for the Limestone defense. Hughes drops back. He almost ran with the ball, and there's an interception by Limestone. Hughes got away with it earlier, but did not this time.
Again, number 29, Titus Williams, really is helping out Limestone's defense today as he caught that pass.
So another mistake by the Crusaders. And Limestone's defense is really stepping up here. 1st and 10 for them. So a handoff doesn't go for much, maybe a loss of a yard. And Birch with the tackle, 2nd and so it is 10 yards to go. 5:24 remaining in the first half.
Limestone's band seems to be leaving the stands.
Yeah, they'll be doing a
preparing to
halftime show,
play.
it looks like.
Yep.
And here comes the blitz, and it goes down. That's sack number 1 for the Crusaders. So it's a loss of maybe 2 or 3, which would make it 3rd and about 12. So it is a loss of 2 on the play. Didn't see the number of the defender that made the sack. So 3rd and 12, 4 minutes, 40 seconds remaining at the Limestone 20-yard line. Drops back to pass. Here comes the blitz again. Hit as he threw. Jonathan Clark was hit hard. Was just able to get the pass off, but nothing going there. So it will be 4th and 12, and Limestone will have to punt it away.
Looks like North Greenville is sending in a whole new team for defense.
I believe I heard the PA announcer announce that was Tony Godbolt with the pressure there. It was Birch and Higgins with, so each of them get an assisted sack on the previous play. So here is the punt. A good punt here. And up the middle, and he's got some room, runs into his own player, and he goes down at the 41-yard line. Could have had more, but made some contact with one of his own blockers. But nevertheless, the Crusaders will be in excellent field position yet again to start this possession. So we'll take, actually, no, we won't. We'll stick with it. 4:16 remaining. Still enough, still plenty of time that the Crusaders should not have to hurry up here. Not only already in Limestone territory, but 4 minutes remaining and all 3 timeouts remaining as well. And Hughes fakes the snap, rolls to his right. It's caught, and still on his feet is number 11, Ricky De Los Santos, the tight end from Bronx, New York. And that's a good gain, a gain of about 9. So here's the next play. A handoff up the middle may be enough. They have not stopped the clock yet, so they're not quite sure whether it is indeed a first down or not. Maybe just short. And they are indeed just short, so 3rd and 1. So an opportunity for Limestone's defense to step up here.
That was a handoff to 36, Jalen Hammett, and Limestone's defense has been pretty good this game, so we'll see what they bring this time.
So 3 minutes, 14 seconds remaining. Crusaders just need 1 yard. Their last 2 possessions have resulted in a turnover, and here's Limestone's defense stepping up. Number 35, Anthony Friday, a defensive lineman from Columbia, makes the play, and it's 4th down for the Crusaders. And it may be decision time. And it looks like the offense will stay on the field. So you can bet the Limestone crowd will be making some noise here. And they're going to line up in the shotgun like they usually do. Receiver in motion. It's a handoff. And he did not get it. Nowhere close. It was actually, it may have been a loss on the play, and Limestone will take over.
And we just saw a ton of white jerseys on number 35 to stop the ball.
So now we'll get to see Limestone's 2-minute defense with just under 2.5 minutes remaining. Boy, this Limestone defense has been surprising. They've given up a lot of points up to this point in the season, but they have stepped up today. North Greenville, normally with a balanced offense, has had only 18 rushing yards, so some great run defense by Limestone. 124 passing yards for a total of 142 yards for the Crusaders. 96 rushing yards, 53 passing yards for a total of 149 yards for Limestone. And here's a run right up the middle, not much going on there. Tackle was made by Taylor Anderson, linebacker from Boiling Springs. It was a gain of 4, so 2nd and 6 for Limestone. They'll hurry up here. 2 minutes remaining. Drops back to pass. It's a short pass up the middle, a hard hit. It was caught by number 22, Oliver Chandler. Trying to see who made the hit there. Well, nevertheless, it's a gain of 3. 3rd and 3 now. And here is a throw, and it's intercepted by the Crusaders. He'll head down the left sideline, knocked out of bounds at the 15-yard line. Trying to get a number. We'll wait and see who that was with the interception.
Looks like 63.
No, not 63. Maybe 30. Maybe 38. That would be Quan Weeks, if it is indeed 38, or Nick Rogers, number 30. One of the two. We'll find out in just a moment with the live stats. So the Crusaders take over with 1 minute and 16 seconds remaining, caught by Tyrell Hillary at the 5-yard line. So it gets down to actually officially at the 6-yard line. That's a 9-yard gain, so 2nd and 1.
This is a pretty close game with 53 seconds remaining and counting.
Crusaders do have all 3 of their timeouts remaining. Here's a screen pass, breaks the first tackle, and brought down, but it is a touchdown for the Crusaders. And going back to the interception, it was intercepted by KJ McDonald for the Crusaders. And now we'll have to get a number. Looks like it was Robbie Brown that made the touchdown reception.
And KJ McDonald is number 20 from Columbia, South Carolina.
So with 44 seconds remaining, Gravely will attempt the PAT. It's up and good.
Great kick by number 13, Justin Gravely from Pickens, South Carolina.
So the Crusaders go up 21-9 with just 44 seconds remaining in the first half. Actually, 44 seconds remaining, excuse me. So we'll take a break and be right back here on the North Greenville Sports Network. So the Crusaders will kick off. Not a lot of time remaining. Limestone has all 3 timeouts. So here is the kickoff. And for Limestone, he'll be brought down at about the 15.
That was caught by number 24, Daytwan Commodore from Charleston, South Carolina.
So the question is, can Limestone come up with a quick offense to potentially score before the end of the first half? Again, they have all 3 timeouts remaining. Not a single timeout has been taken by either team in this half. So here's a short pass up to about the 19-yard line. Not much going there, and it looks like Limestone is not in any hurry. So it looks like they will be content to end the half down by 12 points. That was a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6 at the 20-yard line. They will get this play off. It's another short pass up the left sideline. Stayed in bounds. The clock does stop because the first down was made. So will Limestone attempt one more play? 4 seconds remain.
That was caught by number 2, D'Anthony Neal. We'll see what he does this play.
The clock runs, and believe that Limestone called a timeout. And they did. They did take a timeout. Don't know. The scoreboard shows 0, so not sure exactly how many seconds are remaining on the clock. We'll find out as soon as they reset the scoreboard. 2 seconds remaining. So we'll take a quick break with the timeout and be right back here on the North Greenville Sports Network. So all set for one final play for Limestone. 4 receivers on the field. And instead it's going to be sacked to end the half. So not the way that Limestone wanted to end the half, but didn't look like they were going for anything too deep. So I believe that they may have just been trying to get a quick pass there to end the half, but instead they do get sacked to end it. So that will do it for the first half. The Crusaders lead it 21-9. And we'll go over some first half stats real quick before we take a break. And let's see. Okay, so Limestone with 168 total offensive yards. Do have 100 rushing yards in 16 attempts for an average of 6.2 yards per rush. North Greenville with 157 total yards, 18 rushing yards, so great run defense by Limestone in this half. That's out of 8 attempts, so only 2.2 yards per rush for the Crusaders. 139 passing yards. Nelson Hughes has 18 completions out of 24 attempts, does have 1 interception, and is averaging 7.7 yards per pass. For Limestone, 68 total passing yards, 13 completions in 20 attempts, 2 interceptions for an average of 5.2 yards per pass. And actually with that sack, they are now down to 95 rushing yards, so not quite the average that was mentioned earlier, now 5.6 yards per rush. And as you can see, Limestone's marching band will perform for their side. Both teams do have 1 fumble. It was lost for both teams. Third down conversions, Limestone is 5 out of 9. North Greenville is 3 out of 7. And possession time, no surprise here. This has been a continuing trend for North Greenville with their pretty quick offense. Limestone does have the better possession time of 18 minutes, 18 seconds. North Greenville with 11 minutes and 42 seconds. And go over a few defensive stats real quick. Number 27, Blackman for Limestone leads the team in tackles with 5. Number 29, Williams for Limestone has the only interception for them. And Sam Houston, number 53 for the Crusaders, has had a great half. 8 tackles and 2 tackles for loss. And KJ McDonald had the interception for the Crusaders. So we'll take a break. The scoreboard showing 18 and a half minutes remaining for the halftime break. So we'll rejoin a few minutes before the the break ends and the third quarter is about to get underway. So we will see you then, and you're watching the North Greenville Sports Network.
Marching Crusaders would like to thank the administration, faculty, staff, and all students here at North Greenville University for their support. They'd also like to thank our family, friends, and businesses that have supported you through the years. Thank you, Marching Crusaders.
So just about set to get underway here in the third quarter. The Crusaders will kick off to Limestone. A lot of mistakes made by both of these teams in the first half, so we'll see how they respond here in the second. So here comes Limestone, and down the sideline, that's number 42, Latterice Williams, as the PA announcer was just, we'll trust that he had the correct pronunciation. So here we go. Limestone will attempt to get back in this game. See if it's, let's see, it's still quarterback Jonathan Clark from Kings Mountain, North Carolina. We'll go over some quarterback stats for Limestone. There's been a few different quarterbacks for them, as here is a handoff, maybe a gain of a yard.
Again to number 42, Latterice Williams.
So 2nd and 9. And as we bring up the statistics, there's been 2 different quarterbacks. Actually, Jonathan Clark has been out there most of the time. He is 13 of 19 with 1 interception, 68 passing yards. The other one has been Ziegler, 0 for 1 with an interception of his own. So his only pass attempt, unfortunately for him, was an interception. And he tried to throw it deep and just threw it a little, just didn't quite have enough on it, and it ended up being an easy interception for the Crusaders, as here is a run, good for about 7 yards, would make it about 3rd and 2.
That was a nice little run by number 16 from Limestone, Jonathan Clark. NGU's defense seems to be pretty good, holding off Limestone, especially number 4, Nigel Gay.
So officially 3rd and 1, actually. So that was a gain of 8. Ball on the Limestone 46-yard line. Clark will be in the shotgun. Here's a run to the left, and it's going to be enough for the first down right at about midfield. So Clark, with the quarterback keeper, gets a gain of about 6, which is enough for a Limestone first down.
Because Limestone brought their band as well as North Greenville's band playing during halftime, we had a little battle of the bands between the two.
So 1st and 10, Clark will hand it off. And still on his feet is DeAnthony Neal, a gain of about 4, and is now in North Greenville territory. So 2nd and 6 at the North Greenville 48-yard line. And again, a pretty good defensive game overall for Limestone. Their offense has put North Greenville in excellent field position several times through turnovers, plus the onside kick to start off the game. Had North Greenville near Limestone's 30 to start. Here's a deep pass. Number 81, this is going to be a flag on the play, and that's number 81, Vincent Smith, but this may be an offensive pass interference. It did appear that there was a push-off on the play. We'll see if the officials agree or not. And it is going to be a penalty on Limestone. So Limestone was aggressive with the ball, tried to go deep, almost had a great catch, but the receiver had to push off. And Limestone will end up paying for it. So that will back up Limestone. It'll be 2nd and 19 now, so a 15-yard penalty. At their own 37-yard line now. So here's the snap. Clark will look to pass. It's caught. I believe that's number, okay, it was still DeAnthony Neal, or no. Number 7, Bernard Merriweather from Loganville, Georgia. So a decent gain there, but not much going on. We'll wait. And actually, that was a loss of a yard. Did not realize that. So a loss of a yard makes it 3rd and 20.
And the fans are booing from North Greenville side.
Yeah, not sure what was going on
now
there, but
they're cheering.
yeah, defense is trying to get the crowd into it. 3rd and 20. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. And Limestone will have to call a timeout. So an early timeout called by Limestone. They have 2 remaining. So we'll take the timeout with them and be right back here on the North Greenville Sports Network. So 3rd and a mile for Limestone. 20 yards remaining. Have to get the ball to the North Greenville 42-yard line for the first down. And he drops back to pass. It's going to be a pass up the middle intended for number 22, Oliver Chandler, but it's incomplete. Thrown a little bit behind him. And it's going to be 4th and 20, and Limestone will have to punt away. So a nice job by North Greenville with the help of the penalty.
Looks like North Greenville is switching out some players onto the field, and same for Limestone.
Nigel Gay is the punt returner for North Greenville. The punter for Limestone is number 46, Alex Haynes. And almost blocked. And this one doesn't go very far, up to about the North Greenville 40-yard line. I believe that was only about a 25-yard punt, something in that area. So good field position for North Greenville. They have been used to that all game long.
No, it's a good catch by number 4, Nigel Gay.
Yeah, all he could really do with that was fair catch it. So 1st and 10 for the Crusaders at their own 40-yard line. 2 receivers to the left and 1 to the right. So Hughes drops back to pass, throws it to the left side, caught by Robbie Brown. And he'll be out of bounds in Limestone territory. And it is enough for a Crusader first down. So the clock now running. Now 2 receivers to the right, and Crusaders will look for a new play.
The fans are definitely getting into it now.
Tyrekus Garrett is the receiver by himself to the left, and here is a run to the right side. And that's Nelson Hughes with a quarterback keeper, and it worked to perfection. There was a defender for Limestone that stayed focused on the running back, and he just never realized that he didn't even have the ball. So 1st and 10 at the Limestone 26-yard line. North Greenville moving the ball very well on this possession so far. And here is a pass that's caught. No, he was out of bounds before he made the catch, so it will be incomplete. Referee threw his cap to indicate that. So 2nd and 10 for the Crusaders.
And that looked like a pretty hard hit.
Yeah, it was a hard hit. So that makes it 2nd and 10 at the Limestone 26-yard line yet again. 10:26 remaining in the third quarter. And the Crusaders will look for a new play. Number 83, Kyle Brandt by himself as the outside receiver on the left side of the field. And here's a throw up the middle. Was intended for
Ricky Santos.
Yep, Ricky
number
De Los
11.
Santos, the tight end from the Bronx, New York. Just couldn't quite connect there, made a diving attempt. And that makes it 3rd and 10 for the Crusaders. So a big play here for Limestone. They can't afford to go down any more than they already are. The crowd and the band for Limestone trying to get into it.
You can hear them all the way from the press box on our side.
They sure can. So here we go, 3rd and 10. Hughes looking to pass, rolls to his left, and all he can do is throw it out of bounds. So great defense by Limestone. They brought the pressure and forced Hughes to throw away the pass, and it's 4th down. And this is interesting. May have a long field goal attempt here. We will. Gravely will kick it from the 33-yard line, which would make it, I believe, a 50-yard attempt. This has got to be a career. If he makes it, it's got to be a career long, and it's blocked, so we don't have to worry about it. It's blocked by Limestone, and the defense holds off the Crusaders. So great job by Limestone.
It seems like Limestone's strong point would be their defense.
Yeah, it certainly has been up to this point. We'll wait for the live stats to update to see if maybe they figured out who blocked that kick. Just a jumbled mess of players from our point of view, so did not see who got their hand on it. We'll see if the guys in the main press box figured out who blocked it. So Limestone takes over. They'll try to get back in this game. Clark will hand it off to DeAnthony Neal. Not much going there. Good run defense by the Crusaders. Don't believe that was a gain or a loss of anything, which would make it 2nd and 10 at the 26-yard line.
North Greenville's student section is not as big as it normally is, but we do have a pretty good crowd today.
And looks like we'll have a name for you in just a moment. Jamar Pete. We've mentioned his name several times today. The field goal was blocked by Jamar Pete, and here's an interception for the Crusaders. That's number 6, Taylor Anderson, a linebacker from Boiling Springs, and another turnover by Limestone gives the Crusaders the touchdown. So another key mistake by Limestone. That's their 3rd interception of the day. And the Crusaders lead it 27-9. So Justin Gravely set to attempt the extra point. And it's up and good. So 28-9. Crusaders lead it over Limestone. 3 interceptions now for the Saints. 2 by Clark and 1 by Ziegler. So we'll take a break and be right back here on the North Greenville Sports Network. So the Crusaders set to kick off to Limestone. And this will just go out of bounds. So I believe that will put Limestone at their own 35-yard line by default. So it was a 33-yard interception return by Anderson for the touchdown. To give the Crusaders the 28-9 lead. And the ball will be spotted at the 35. So 1st and 10 for Limestone. So Bernard Merriweather lined up. He takes the snap, and it's a gain of about 3.
I don't know if those of you who are watching are able to see it, but the North Greenville cheerleaders ran a camp today, and some of the young cheerleaders from the local elementary schools are helping them cheer this game.
And Sam Houston was the tackler on that play. Forgot to get the clock going, so getting caught up there. 2nd and 7 at the Limestone 38-yard line. Clark still in the game. Haven't seen Ziegler, I don't believe, since he threw the interception. And here is a run, not much going on, a gain of about 4. If that is the case, then it's 3rd and 3.
I believe that was number 7, Bernard Merriweather, that was taken down.
And it is 3rd and 3 at the 42-yard line. So if Limestone's going to get back in this game, can't waste any possessions at this point. They've got to get to work. And Clark drops back to pass. He acted like he wanted to run with it. This one is caught. Nice reception for the for the first down.
And that was caught by number 81, Vincent Smith from Columbia, South Carolina.
So a nice conversion. So Limestone's not out of it yet. 7:36 remaining in the third quarter. And so Clark calling the play. Wide receiver number 81, Vincent Smith, switches sides of the field. And the handoff, a hard hit there. And is that Houston?
That was a handoff to number 2, DeAnthony Neal from Winston-Salem, North Carolina, but he was taken down by North Greenville's defense.
It's a loss of 3 on the play, 2nd and 13. .6:52 remaining in the third quarter. 3 receivers to the left, none to the right. We've seen this a few times. Limestone has actually ended up running to the right a few times. And here's a pass to the flats for Neal, still on his feet. Good fight there to get some extra yards. It's a gain of about 7 or 8, which would make it about 3rd and 5 for Limestone.
And that took a lot of black and red jerseys to take down Neal.
And that makes it 3rd and 6 as the scoreboard shows. And Crusaders looking for a defensive play on the sideline. See if they're aggressive here with their 3-4 defense.
It's definitely getting hotter out here as time goes by.
And he'll roll to the left, throws it deep. A flag is thrown. It is caught. But once again, a flag is thrown right at midfield. This one may be coming back. And it's going to be, I believe that's a hold. It's definitely on the offense. Find out for sure momentarily.
That was a good catch by number 15, Deanta Fleming. We see North Greenville side sending out some fresh new players.
So I believe that'll be 3rd and about 17, actually 3rd and 16. So the clock will now run. So 3rd and long for Limestone. They've had some big plays, but not without penalties today. Had that long reception earlier that was brought back because of an offensive pass interference, and now the holding has kept Limestone from the end zone today, as well as a good North Greenville defense. And he looks deep. He throws it up the middle, overthrown and picked off by the Crusaders. And that's I believe that's number 15 for the Crusaders, still on his feet, down to the 20-yard line.
That was a great interception by number 15, Tony Godbolt from Fort Mill, South Carolina.
So he was tackled by number 21, Brian Jackson, a wide receiver that had to switch the defense all of a sudden. So the Crusaders with Limestone with yet another turnover. And the Crusaders able to gain big yardage off of it, and they have excellent field position already down to the Limestone red zone, down to the 19-yard line. And here's a pass to the left. It's caught by Robbie Brown. Gets down to the 10-yard line, maybe actually just going to be short of the first down.
Looks like he was taken down by number 27, CJ Blackman, and number 28, Jason Free.
So 2nd and 1, down to the 10-yard line with 5:10 remaining in the third quarter. And it's a handoff, has some room, and he's into the end zone. I believe that's Jackson for the Crusaders. It is number 35, Tristan Jackson. And it is indeed Jackson. So a touchdown for the Crusaders. They're able to take advantage of the turnover. And it's 34-9 in favor of NGU. And this one getting out of hand. Still here in the third quarter. Justin Gravely to attempt the PAT. It is up and good. So 35-9 is the score. Crusaders pulling away from Limestone. And we'll take a break, and we'll be right back here on the North Greenville Sports Network. So the Crusaders set to kick off yet again. And Ladarice Williams, a running back for Limestone, has it. Gets it up to about the 21. Some extra pushing at the end of the play, but no flag called. No flag thrown, excuse me. So 1st and 10 for Limestone.
Before that last break, number 11 for the Crusaders, Ricky Santos, was limping off the field, so hopefully he's okay to go back in the game.
So with 4:55 remaining in the third quarter, Limestone takes over. 3 players in the backfield. Clark looking deep, and a one-handed grab. It is caught right at about midfield for the first down. Very impressive catch there.
Was that caught by number 81,
Believe so.
Vincent Smith?
From Columbia. So Limestone being very aggressive, at least to start the drive off. And here's a handoff to, that's not Neal. Whoever it is, it's a loss of about 1.
Looked like number 44. 42, Lotteries Williams. Oh, excuse me, Daytwan Commodore from Charleston, South Carolina.
So 2nd and 10. Once again, 3 players in the backfield, 2 receivers. One to the left, one to the right. Here's a quick pass to the one to the left. A gain of about 5. So that makes it 3rd and 5. At the North Greenville 46-yard line. Actually, no, it didn't quite get as many yards as initially thought. 3rd and 7 is what it'll be. At the 46-yard line. So now 3 receivers to the right, none to the left. And that one's deflected by a Crusader defender. Trying to figure out who that is. Don't see a number as of yet.
The coaches on North Greenville's side are pacing back and forth, seeming to be a little anxious for what's to come.
So Nigel Gay will be the returner yet again. We'll figure out who deflected that pass in just a moment. And here's a good punt. Caught at about the 7-yard line, so good punt.
By Nigel Gay.
No, Alex.
He caught that? Nigel Gay caught that,
Yeah, good
correct?
punt
Yeah.
by Alex Haynes. A 210-pound punter for Limestone, so pretty good-sized punter, and he showed some power there. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Crusaders. And it was Weeks. It was number 38 for the Crusaders, Quan Weeks, a linebacker from Gaffney that deflected the pass earlier. So here is a run that doesn't go for much, maybe a gain of 2. Nope.
Looks like that was a handoff to...
Forgot to stop the clock there. It was a gain of 2, so 2nd and 8. With the ball on the North Greenville 11-yard line. So Hughes will drop back to pass, throws it to the right side, right at the sideline. It's caught. A hard push out of bounds, but it will be a Crusader first down. And that was...
And that was caught by number 88, Mason Sanders from Boiling Springs, South Carolina. Great catch.
So 1st and 10 for the Crusaders at their own 30. Here's a pass up the middle. One-handed grab. And that's Tyrell Hillary. Fantastic catch. And that is enough for another Crusader first down.
North Greenville really seems to be doing fantastic on offense today.
And some of the Limestone crowd trying to make some noise in the form of screams. Here is a catch by number 81, Rob Green. It's a gain of about 6.
Looks like he was stopped by number 27, CJ Blackman from Lancaster, South Carolina.
So here is a handoff, and a
Number
flag is
35.
thrown.
That
And,
was a
now
handoff
another
to
flag.
35, Tristan Jackson.
So maybe some pushing after the play. So there may be 2 fouls here. With 1 minute and 37 seconds remaining in the quarter. And we're trying to get the audio from the referees' microphones into the broadcast. So if the viewers could help us out, let us know if you can hear the audio once the referees begin talking. Hopefully it's working. So it's a penalty on the Crusaders. We could hear it through our headset, but sounded very distorted. So let us know if you could hear it clearly, and if not, we'll attempt to continue to work on it. So the Crusaders were backed up, but then they decided to call the second penalty. And so the Crusaders will go back up to about the original line of scrimmage, which makes it 2nd and 3. Yeah, and it should be an automatic first down. They have not reset the chains yet. And now they will. They're trying to figure out exactly where the original line of scrimmage is. So 1st and 10 for the Crusaders.
Looks like number 80, Brock Frisbee, has a little fan in the front row who made him a sign. Great support from the families of the players on the field today.
It's worth mentioning, it's gotten warm here in Tigerville.
Yes.
Again, the high was only supposed to be 63 degrees, but man, there's no doubt it is warmer than that right now, especially with the sun shining. Okay, and we do understand that the viewers were unable to hear the audio by the officials. We do apologize for that. It's something we're working on, so if we can't get it working today, hopefully we can get it working for a future broadcast. I couldn't hear it. So 1st and 10 at the North Greenville 47-yard line. And here's an option. Nice toss that turns into a 9-yard gain. So just a minute remaining here in the third quarter. North Greenville has dominated it. And here is a short pass that's caught for a first down. That's number 81, Rob Green from Spartanburg. He was tackled by number 27, C.J. Blackman from Lancaster, South Carolina. Clock runs. North Greenville will have to get one more play off, a 2-second difference between the game clock and the play clock.
Looks like North Greenville's number 83, Kyle Brandt, is now in the game.
So here's the snap. Drops back to pass, caught, tackled immediately. I believe that was number 83, Kyle Brandt from Rock Hill, South Carolina. And that will do it for the third quarter. So North Greenville has been able to pull away from Limestone here in the third. And we'll head to the fourth right after this. You're watching the North Greenville Sports Network. As we come back, we had a military surprise homecoming for a Limestone fan, so a great moment there. So here we go. The fourth quarter begins. 1st and 10 for the Crusaders. Caught by Hillary up the middle. Not much going on there, about a 4-yard gain. Actually, no, it was 2nd and 6 at the start of that play, so excuse me for missing that.
And
Oh, no, okay, it is 2nd and 6, so apparently the scoreboard had it right, or excuse me, had it wrong.
And number 9, Tyrell Hillary had that catch, and he was tackled by number 12 for Limestone, Travar Souls.
And Hughes will roll to the right. He runs with it, out of bounds, not enough for the first down.
And that was number 14, Nelson Hughes, who made a great catch.
So it'll be 3rd. Oh, it is enough for the first down, excuse me. Confusing drive there as the scoreboard was saying one thing and the PA announcer was saying another. So it is a first down, 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line of Limestone. And the Crusaders will look for a new play on the sideline. .14 minutes remaining in the game. Hughes will throw it to the left side. May have been some contact there. Pass broken up by number 17, Joshua Simmons from Moncks Corner, South Carolina, and a defensive back.
And the pass was intended for number 81, Rob Green from Spartanburg, South Carolina.
I believe the Crusader fans wanted a pass interference there, but it appeared that he got there right at about the same time that the ball arrived, so no penalty thrown. So the Crusaders, Hughes drops back to pass. This one caught. Not much going on there.
And that was caught by number 81, Rob Green from Spartanburg, South Carolina.
And that makes it 3rd and about 7. 6 to be exact. Limestone trying to hang in there.
There's a nice little breeze that's moving this hot air.
Yeah, rare breeze today. It's been very calm.
The crowd seems to be getting a little riled up from the cheerleaders.
And here's a throw up the middle, broken up. Great defense. And that's number 17 that's Joshua Simmons again for Limestone. So two pass deflections by him. That's great defense.
And it was intended for number 88, Mason Sanders.
So 4th and 6, and Gravely will attempt another long field goal. And I believe this is and the kick is up. This is about a 46-yard field goal. It's good. And the one excuse me for getting the math wrong, the one that he attempted earlier was not a 50-yarder. Don't know what I was thinking there. But that was a 43-yarder. So the Crusaders go up 38-9 with 13 minutes and 8 seconds remaining in the game. So we'll take a quick break and be right back here on the North Greenville Sports Network. So the Crusaders will kick off following the 43-yard field goal by Justin Gravely. Limestone bobbled right at the goal line. And still on his feet, has some running room up to about the 33-yard line.
And that was number 24 with the carry, Rashad Simmons from Greenville, South Carolina. Oh, excuse me, that was 24, Daytwan Commodore from Limestone. And number 56 with the tackle from the Crusaders. And that is Cameron Stepp, number 56, from Chesney, South Carolina.
So with 12:59 remaining in the game, Limestone will take over. Just trying to get some momentum at this point. They've been held in check for most of this game, especially in the second half. Here comes the pressure, gets away from it, and almost intercepted by the Crusaders. It was 44, Michael Payton with the pressure. Yep. So instead it falls harmlessly to the ground, but just barely. Very dangerous there for Limestone. Almost had another turnover, and it's 2nd and 10 at the 34. A handoff to Neal. Gets decent yardage, about a 6-yard gain.
And that was number 2, DeAnthony Neal with the carry, and on the other team, number 44 for the Crusaders with the tackle. Excuse me, number 40, Mason Hodge from the Crusaders.
3rd and 3 at the Limestone 41-yard line. 12 minutes, 20 seconds remaining. Seen a lot of shotgun snaps by Limestone lately. Actually, most of the game has been out of the shotgun. But several different formations, as that one is good for the first down.
And again, that was number 2, DeAnthony Neal with the carry. And number 7 for the Crusaders with the tackle is Amadre Wingfield from Columbia, South Carolina.
So Limestone will get it up to the 46-yard line. Just under 12 minutes remaining. Limestone not in a huge hurry. 3 receivers to the right. And here's a handoff to the left and almost broke away. That was number 42, Lauderice Williams from Aiken with the run.
And number 57, Josh Harlan from NGU with the tackle from Columbia, South Carolina.
So Limestone able to get it into North Greenville territory. Another handoff, this one up the middle. That's Williams again, but nothing there.
And again, that was number 42, Lauderice Williams with the carry. And number 57 again with the tackle, Josh Harlan.
So Limestone's band continues to play. As it's now 10:45 remaining, 3rd and 3 actually. And Clark drops back to pass. It's deep, caught. Nope. And yeah, had a Crusader saying that it was incomplete, but it is caught for the first down. That was number 81, Vincent Smith, with the catch. And here's a pass for the end zone. Smith, incomplete. Batted away by several Crusaders there. Some quick scoring update for some other games going on in the South Atlantic Conference. This is the first ever Conference Carolinas Gridiron Classic. But with the Scheduling Alliance for North Greenville, we typically do give some scoring updates from the South Atlantic Conference. And Carson Newman leading Mars Hill 48-14 in the third quarter. It's third down. Wait for the scoreboard to see how many yards left. It's 3rd and 8.
Number 81, Vincent Smith for Limestone, really seems to be one of the players that's carrying the team today.
So Clark will drop back, and he is sacked. What is it? All right, number 28, Darius Custard, a linebacker from Lugoff with the sack. And it's 4th down. And it looks like Limestone is just going to go for it at this point. They're down by quite a bit. Plus their kicker's their longest field goal is only 33 yards. He attempted a 41-yarder against Wingate but missed it, which is the longest that he has attempted. So Clark set to pass for the end zone. That one is badly overthrown. Actually, excuse me, that is not Clark. That was Benjamin Ziegler, number 18 for Limestone, and it's incomplete, and the Crusaders will take over on downs.
That was a good takedown from number 87, DeAndre Basket.
I believe the band will be heading over here in just a moment. Well, maybe not. Typically do at the start of the 4th quarter, but so 8:58 remaining in the game. 1st and 10 for the Crusaders at their own 25-yard line. And here is a handoff, not much going there.
That was number 47, Lateef Hughes with the carry. And 52, Mason Dadden with the tackle from Fletcher, North Carolina.
And there is a quarterback change for the Crusaders. Number 16, Mike Calabro, has come in. 2nd and 7. So a lot of reserves for the Crusaders coming into play at this point. So we're about halfway done with the 4th quarter. And here is a penalty, maybe a false start.
Looked like a little push between number 90, Yorko Castado from Limestone side.
So that will make it 2nd and 12 for the Crusaders. 8 minutes, 11 seconds remaining as the clock will run. So 2 receivers to the left, two to the right, 1 to the left. And the running back who has the carry up the middle. He fumbles the ball. It appeared that the Crusaders were able to recover.
And that was number 47, Lateef Hughes with the carry. And number 28 from Limestone with the tackle, Jason Free.
It was recovered by the Crusaders, so actually may have gained a few yards from the result of that fumble, so not too much harm there. And clock's running, so we'll get caught up. And Calabro will look for a new play on the sideline. And not a good snap there. Tries to get off a last-second pass. He does, but that's going to be short of the 1st down.
And that catch was made by number 19, Javon Smith.
And so the Crusaders will punt. Gravely set to punt. I believe that number 28, nope, I don't believe that's the case. That's a linebacker. Oh, it is 28, so Jason Free to be the punt returner for Limestone. Kick is up, a good punt backs free up way back, and he calls for a fair catch at about the 16-yard line. A fantastic punt by Justin Gravely. So with that, we'll take a quick break and be right back. You're watching the North Greenville Sports Network. So I believe this is indeed Ziegler. Drops back to pass, had some pressure, almost intercepted.
And that pass was intended for number 21.
It was broken up by number 33 for the Crusaders, Roderick McCray. Almost had it intercepted, but I believe it just went right through his hands. But pass, I believe, was still broken up by him. May have been tipped. So Ziegler will drop back again. Here comes the pressure, gets away, and he'll run with the ball to the left sideline and knocked out of bounds. We'll see how much yardage was gained there.
And that was number 40, Mason Hodge from Pickens, South Carolina, with the tackle.
Scoreboard showing 3rd and 9, so we'll go with that. So Ziegler drops back again. And here's an easy, no, he dropped it. Had an easy interception. I believe that was number 26, Darius Proctor, a defensive back from Chesney that broke up the pass. He had it in his hands, was just unable to hang on. But it will be 4th down, and Limestone will have to punt it away.
That pass was intended for number 81, Vincent Smith, so we'll see what happens with this next play.
So with 5.5 minutes remaining, North Greenville will get the ball, will most likely have it in very good field position. Here's a good high spiraling punt. It's going to be fair caught by number 26, Darius Proctor yet again, defensive back. So with 5:21 remaining in the game, we'll take a short break and be right back here on the North Greenville Sports Network. So here's a run by Calabro, still on his feet all the way down to the 40. It's fumbled, but they're going to say it's down. He was down before the ball came loose. So that's a 1st down for the Crusaders. So just over 5 minutes remaining in the ball game. Crusaders trying to close it out, leading 38-9. And here's a pass, nothing going on there. Maybe a loss of a yard, as a matter of fact.
That was a pass made to number 18.
I believe it was Jason Free, number 28, with the tackle. Okay. So 2nd and 11 at the Crusader, actually the Limestone 41. And a handoff to the left side, nothing going there.
And that was 47, Lateef Hughes with the carry. And number 17, Joshua Simmons from Limestone with the tackle.
It was a gain of a yard, so 3rd and 10 now. Ball on the 40-yard line.
The crowd seems to be getting pretty excited.
Yeah, Limestone, the crowd has not left. They continue to make noise.
Not as much noise as before, but
Yeah, not quite. But they've been loud at times today. And here's a deep pass down the sideline. Not going to be able to get to it. A little overthrown there, and it will be 4th down.
and that pass was intended for number 88, Mason Sanders from Boiling Spring, South Carolina.
So the Crusaders in Limestone territory, but don't believe they're going to try to run up the score here any. Believe they'll just punt it away. Nobody on the field yet. And here they go. So Gravely does come out to punt it. And Jason Free will be back to return it for Limestone. Kick is up. Not a very long one. May get a North Greenville bounce. Instead, it lands out of bounds at right around the 15-yard line. So a pretty good punt, it turns out, for Gravely. So with 3:33 remaining in the game, Limestone will try to score here to get some momentum going into their next game.
Looks like Limestone's band is playing to kind of pick up the pace and encourage their fans to start cheering a little louder again.
Playing the Pretender by Shinedown. And not much going on there. That run stuffed.
And that was number 7 with the carry, Roderick Oxleby.
A 1-yard gain. So Ziegler, and almost intercepted again. Went in and out of the hands of 2 different Crusaders, but was just unable to hang on. So that makes it 3rd and 9 for Limestone.
It looks like 26 almost had his hands on that ball.
So here comes the 3rd down play, a run to the right. Some decent yardage there, but nothing close to the 1st down. And it's going to be 4th and maybe 3 or 4. Run by Merriweather. So with it being 4th down, Limestone will punt it away yet again. And punt is away. Gets to about midfield. Will take a little bit of a Limestone bounce. Goes an extra 7 yards and will be downed at the North Greenville 43-yard line, it appears. So this one just about wrapped up here in Tigerville. For Limestone, their next game will be against Payne. That's a home game at Gaffney. For North Greenville, they will play a very, very good Lenore-Rhine team at Lenore-Rhine. So that will be quite a battle for the Crusaders. And here's a run to the left. Some good yardage. Limestone having some trouble getting him down right at the 1st down marker. The clock will stop.
And that was number 47 with the catch, Lateef Hughes.
And it is indeed a 1st down.
And number 17 with the tackle.
Yeah, that was Simmons with the tackle. And Ziegler looking to pass. A hard hit on number 19, who did make the catch, Javon Smith from Blythewood.
And number 41, Matthew Amel.
So it'll be 2nd and about 5. Ball on the Limestone 42-yard line. A handoff up the middle. It'll be a gain of right at about 2, right to the 40.
And that was again 47 Lateef Hughes with the catch, tackled by number 97 Mason Edwards from Florence, South Carolina.
So with just about a minute to go, Crusaders will take their time getting this next play off. Still 21 seconds remaining on the play clock, so plenty of time. And they will very calmly look to the sideline for the play. And here's a handoff. No, it's a quarterback keeper, and that's a first down.
And that was number 28 with the tackle, Jason Free from Limestone.
And so with that, actually, the Crusaders will have to get one more play off. So there are 31 seconds remaining. And once again, they'll take their time. About a 6-second difference between the play clock and the game clock. So one more play, and that should do it. Unless Limestone takes a timeout, which don't see them doing that. And that play stuffed, a loss of about a yard.
That was number 47, Lateef Hughes with the carry.
And with that, that will do it. The Crusaders
That was
take
number
the game.
94, Rodri Brown with the tackle.
So the game comes to a close. North Greenville wins it 38-9. We'll have some final stats for you in just a second. That last play is not yet updated on the live stats, but it's only going to be about a yard of a difference. So we'll go ahead and start reading them off to you. For Limestone, 279 yards total, 138 of those rushing, and just 141 of those passing. So they actually ended up with more passing yards than running, as North Greenville did a great job of stuffing the run in the second half especially. North Greenville with 328 yards, 21 attempts for 112 rushing yards, and 30 completions out of 42 attempts for a total of 216 passing yards. And North Greenville averaged 5.2 yards per play. Limestone averaged 3.9. And we'll look at some defensive. Actually, we'll look at some individual statistics before we go. Clark for Limestone led the team in passing with 18 completions out of 28 attempts, but 3 interceptions proved to be very costly, as it consistently gave North Greenville very good field position. And he totaled 113 passing yards. DeAnthony Neal led the team in rushing with 20 attempts for 108 rushing yards and averaged 5.4 yards per carry. Merriweather was behind him, 5 attempts for 25 yards, total averaging 5 per carry. And for receptions, Vincent Smith led in receptions with 6 for 66 yards, averaging 11 yards per reception. For North Greenville, it was Nelson Hughes, 28 completions and 38 attempts with 1 interception, 210 passing yards, 1 touchdown. And Calabro came in to finish the game, 3 completions and 4 attempts for 6 yards. Jackson led in rushing, 11 attempts for 40 yards, averaging 3.6 yards per rush. Nelson Hughes was actually second in yardage for attempts, 2 attempts for 26 yards. I'll get it back in just a moment. So Hughes averaged 13 yards per rush. And Calabro, 25